This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. Use code 249NUTS to get $249 domain registration or transfer. Defense Soap. Use code MMA Nuts for 15% off your entire order. Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 163.
163.
My name's Ingo Weigel.
I'm back with this MMA show by my fans for my fans, where we walk the line between serious and Chuck Norris ridiculous. Chuck Norris with a big black 3D cock coming at you.
Nice.
Live and inside.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a little too high.
It's not official till Matt reclines. There he is.
Now I'm locked in. I'm ready to fucking rock.
Yep. Awkward silence.
Sippy sip.
Cheers.
Woo! 163.
All right.
Think.
Have
That's
some of my
solid.
gluten.
Yeah, thanks. Gluten's good. No. Hey, speaking of gluten,
Yes.
Illinois just became the 20th state to pass medical marijuana. By 2014, it'll be totally legit here. You can get 2.5 ounces every 2 weeks.
Okay.
I don't think that's enough, man. I'm
5
just
ounces a
saying.
month? What are you kidding me? Wow.
Well,
That's
they say
crazy.
that's for the edibles, I guess.
Oh my God, man. Are you trying to kill people?
You
2.5
can't kill.
ounces
How
a-
many people do you know have died from fucking marijuana?
Who can afford that? That's ridiculous
Well,
money.
the state should pay, isn't that? If
Oh,
it's
good
medical,
point. That's true.
shouldn't you be getting that on the cheapest?
The state
not for
makes
free?
you medical brownies and cookies and lollipops. That's
It's
awesome.
so funny, but unfortunately, Illinois is one of the most restrictive states in the union.
Will there be a copay?
I hope so. Like $5.
$20. I'm
$5
here for my
an ounce.
medicine.
I got my $5.
Oh, well, the list of diseases, I'll suddenly become ill with something.
I'm right on the
We
borderline.
know a doctor. We can get a doctor to be like, hey, he has this affliction. Please give him his medicine, sir.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm halfway there with the celiac. Crohn's disease is the neighbor to celiac, so I don't know why one is okay and the other one isn't on the list yet.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Well, the list is early. It might change.
It's early. But I have a feeling I'm going to get diagnosed with Crohn's disease shortly, Ingo. I'm just saying. Oh, bloody stools, Doc.
Bloody
What's going on with me? I have Crohn's disease.
Bloody stools.
Wink, a wink.
It's not from the food, Matt.
No, it's from all the anal
Big black
gangbangs
cock in your ass.
I'm hosting at my house habitually.
With butter.
Yeah.
Butter in your ass, right?
And lollipops in my mouth.
There you go.
And when I say lollipops, I mean lollipops.
Nice.
Because I like sugar. Sugar's
Sugar's
fun.
It is fun, but it's also bad for you. What else is going on?
Hey, Rampage versus Tito will be Bellator's first pay-per-view.
Wait, I thought it was Roy Jones. What happened?
Apparently that one is still on the agenda, or not, because I think this one's supposed to happen later in the year. But what are your thoughts on that fight?
Yeah, that would have been awesome like 6 years ago. But is Tito's head not cracked anymore? No? What exactly is happening?
Can't
Bellator,
talk.
what are you guys doing? Seriously. They have a good thing going and then they go and fuck it up with this ridiculous nonsense. What?
This fight will never fucking happen.
You don't think so?
I think it's a goddamn marketing ploy by
Could be.
Bellator. And they're selling you wolf tickets. Like, this is a fight that's going to happen. Then all of a sudden, Tito is going to pull out with an undisclosed, or actually, he will always disclose all his injuries for the last 5 years.
He has a cracked cranium.
And, yeah, it's never going to happen. Because I thought back in the day that Tito and Rampage were friends. Didn't they fucking train at Big Bear together?
No clue. I forgot.
And there was never this talk of a Tito versus Rampage fight. Who the fuck ever wanted to see that and said, oh, these guys need to fight? No one. So why do we want to see that when they're both past their prime?
I have no idea.
Makes no fucking
Well, because
sense.
I think I get it. They're both big names.
Right.
So, sort of, in some circles. And it might sell some wolf tickets. I don't know.
It's like deer tickets
Yeah.
ain't going to happen.
So we'll see. You might be right. I think it's not going to happen. I think you have a good point there. I don't want to see it happen because I don't really want to have to talk about it.
And what are they going to charge for the pay-per-views?
$99.
Apparently. But I thought they had Viacom money.
They do, but doesn't mean they're
making money yet.
Right.
We got to start charging for our content. And I don't know, how's that Fight Master show going? I haven't been keeping up to date.
I'm like a week or two behind. I kind of got sick of it. It doesn't seem like it's that. I don't know.
It's just.
I'll watch it eventually, but it just never really.
It's like, Survivor's still running, isn't it?
I have no idea. I never watched that show.
I watched the first season. It seems nothing gets better on all this reality than the first time.
Yeah.
The first one is
I waited
the
on that
best.
guy that won the first one when I was in college. I served him food.
Richard Heck.
Yeah, he was a dick. I served him food many times.
He's in jail, isn't he, for
come
tax evasion?
I think so. He used to
He's
come
gay
for
as
lunch
fuck,
a
too.
lot. Yes, he was very homosexual. And
Did he try to touch you
no,
for a tip?
one of our managers was also very homosexual, so they had some kind of thing going. But somehow his bill always got comped, and the motherfucker never tipped. What an asshole.
And he was a millionaire. Did you win $1 million?
He won all this money. He came in. He was probably
he-
fucking my manager, whatever. But the guy never tipped me, and I was so nice to him too. And I
you
would
weren't
take.
gay. You weren't putting out the vibe.
Doesn't matter. He should.
Did you
get
give him
free
candy?
Meals. Oh, you get free meals. You should throw $5 at the waiter. Come on.
Something.
Bullshit.
No tip. Did he habitually come in then?
I'd
Or
say
just-
5 or 10 times over the course of like a year.
Did you not taint his food then?
No, I'm not like that. I won't do
Oh, you dirty fuck!
I won't do that.
I would have fucking spit on his burger.
that. Nah, it wasn't burger.
Dropped
I was
it on the floor?
Mongolian barbecue. That's where I worked. I
All
worked-
sorts of
I
sausage
worked-
went in there.
I
you
have
go.
seen nasty shit. I saw a guy dip his balls into a bowl of rice and serve it to a customer. I saw it. I was like, okay. I saw someone take boogers and throw them. You know, they have tortillas
Yeah.
and smear it all over the middle tortilla and throw it in the microwave. So I've seen a lot of weird shit, and I was like, you guys are gross, man. But I never stopped anybody. I probably should have.
No, I'm not saying I did some of that stuff, but I've dropped
I've
a
seen
burger
nasty
on the
shit.
floor before and served it to someone.
I've seen someone throw tortillas through the dishwasher because they were so pissed at a customer, and then throw them in the microwave and serve it to them.
Good.
Because
Fuck
you get
those
like you
people.
ever go to Mongolian barbecue?
No.
You get those tortillas like those. They give you like 10 tortillas or however many you want,
Uh-huh.
and then you get your bowl of food. They cook for you on the grill or whatever. So you eat the tortillas. Man, people would do all kinds of nasty shit to the rice and tortillas if they would fuck with you. That's why don't ever fuck with a waiter. Listen, don't send your food back. Just eat it. Trust me.
It's only gonna come back
Just
worse.
Don't send it back. No.
Like, oh really?
Yeah.
This is a problem? There's a hair on your food? Oh, okay. Well, I'll take care of that for
Let
you.
me hook you up. Yeah. Anyways, what else is going on?
Well, did you see? Well, you did see the sick UFC Man Cave. It's posted by UFC original fan, and I'll post the footage up here. But I think the takeaway, there's two things. One, this motherfucker's got the octagon canvas on his floor with blood stains.
How do you get that?
I don't know if I think he bid on it and won.
Wow.
I don't forget which UFC it was.
It's just
but,
his floor? I didn't see that part.
Yeah, it was covering the floor of.
Did he
said
sanitize that
house.
shit?
No, there's
That's
still
gross.
blood stains.
Ugh.
So you're rolling in HIV and all
That's
over.
messed up.
I think the coolest thing I saw was his little coffee table that was shaped in the octagon. He's got his little figures and a little octagon inside the table.
Nice.
I want one of those. I want some fucking. Next time we do this studio up, when we get another place, we're gonna go fucking.
I'm telling
big.
you, we need a
We're going
warehouse or a
big.
big house that has like studio / bar / UFC hosting / I don't know, something.
And female mannequins. What?
No.
A lot of them
Real
just in the
dolls.
background.
Female mannequins.
I don't know.
You're going all weird on me.
No.
here.
No.
Strange times at the Griffith household.
I don't know what you're talking
Shopping
about.
for dolls.
Moving right along.
Okay.
I'll give you a Bronson look now.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Hey, moving right along. This GSP versus Roy MacDonald shit is starting to smell a lot like John Jones versus Rashad.
They're not doing that fight.
That's what everyone's saying, right?
Uh-huh.
Remember John Jones and Rashad
Well,
Evans,
GSP's got to beat Johnny Hendricks first.
right?
So,
I'm just saying, everyone says, I don't want to fight someone, I don't want to fight someone, and then a couple of dollars get flashed, and then all of a sudden someone says something, hey, I want to fight you. And they fight.
well, Vitor and Rashad is just. Rashad said he doesn't want to fight Vitor because they're trying to get him to fight
that's
Vitor
smart.
Belfort.
You don't want to fight Vitor.
Yeah. But, I mean, GSP and Rory, it doesn't make sense for George to fight him. And If Rory was smart, he would fight him.
Maybe.
But he's not smart. He's just psycho.
He's
crazy.
what?
He's
just
psycho.
Canadian
Guy's
psycho?
fucking nuts, man. You ever see him? How he dresses and how he
his
looks?
hair's
It's just
slicked
strange.
back.
It's like very strange.
And
Strange
his
guy.
interviews are very awkward.
He has that 1,000-yard stare, like he gives people, and just
Yeah.
like, no one's there. He's just
full metal
iced out.
jacket, Gomer Pyle style.
Yeah.
I hear you. What else is going on?
I don't know. I was wrestling with the wife the other night, and
Uh-oh. This could end badly.
things weren't going well. You know, I let her win because she thinks she can beat me up, which it's like kind of funny because she really thinks she can beat me up. I don't know why, but
They all think that.
so then you know it got to be a little bit more playful, and then next thing you know, she was playfully trying to hit me in the balls. Except, imagine like a sack of marbles, you know,
Yeah.
and you just flick them like you. She got enough where the marbles went, and I went down.
Like, what is that thing, the perpetual motion? It's like,
Oh yeah, it was like that. I was like, I felt nut on nut, like knocking, and I went down. And she's like, "What are you doing? I barely even touch you."
It doesn't matter.
Oh. I started going. I was like, I'm about to hurl.
driving.
Yeah, I was
That's
like,
when you got it good.
I was like, she's like, quit faking. I go, I'm dying. Shut up. She's like, that's bullshit. No way that hurts. And I was like, you know what? Ask any man. It doesn't have to be hard. It just has to be right.
No, it's exactly. It's like getting knocked out. All you have to do is get hit on the button.
Yep.
It doesn't take that much, but if you hit that sweet spot, it's
perfect.
nighty night time.
Just grazed them perfectly, and
Yeah.
they knocked together, and I went down. And I've never even jiu-jitsu, where sometimes you take a knee there or whatever, that's never hurt as bad as this. I don't know why. It was like the perfect. So I don't know. She seems to think that's funny, but
I don't know. All women seem to think that's
like,
funny.
not funny,
for some
man.
reason.
It's my balls. They hurt.
True.
They're dangerous. What else you got for news? I have no news.
Well, I was thinking
talk.
about getting hit in the balls. The worst one I had to be probably about 7th grade. I'm fucking tooling around my 10-speed bike, and we're fucking around, just locking the brakes up, and I'm going as fast as I can. I lock both brakes off, and I slide off of my seat right into that gearbox.
Oh no!
Then I had that half hour dry heaving on the ground.
Did your balls get lodged up in there?
No,
That's
but
happened to
just
somebody
the
I know, too.
impact
Okay.
of that hurt so bad. I'm like,
That's
oh
horrible.
My God, what? Why, God? Is there a God? Who designed these? This is not good.
It's
This is
why it's
death.
like as you get older, it's a serious case for getting those fuckers removed because they're just in the way.
Yeah, but
And they
you
keep
still
dangling
need-
lower.
You need them for testosterone.
Maybe
Just
You can
put them
get
inside,
shots.
man.
That happened to a friend of mine when he was jet skiing or what? Not what do you call that? When you're behind the thing on the water skiing.
Yeah, yeah.
The water, like he fell like that, and one of his balls got lodged up.
Oh,
He had to go to the
no.
hospital. They had to push it out. He's like, that's the worst pain I've ever felt. He actually passed out while they were doing it. They had to go, like, literally push his ball out of his, like, wherever it goes.
Did they cut him, or is this someone like?
No.
just
Somebody, they didn't
pushing?
cut him. No, but it's like someone's pushing down to try to get it to pop back out. He said when it popped out, he passed out. It was so painful.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
Oh
That was
my
always the running joke in college, like, fucking balls.
Yeah.
That's-
Well, I don't understand the design. Who thought of this?
I don't know.
Let's
Everyone
just
has
have
a
these
weak
things
spot.
hang
You know,
out.
Achilles got dipped in. This is the Achilles. You know, everyone has a weak spot. That's the thing.
Well, we're a women's weak spot. They don't have these.
Their
two
brain.
things just everything in general.
I don't know. Who knows?
Their fucking driving ability.
Yeah, that too. I don't know. They don't have weak spots. That's the problem. That's why they're designed to dominate the
They're
men.
like fucking Terminators,
Yeah.
man.
They just dominate us. Anyways.
I don't know. There's this punter wearing the Google Glass. Should we talk about that?
Sure.
It's pretty fucking sweet. I'm hopefully gonna put video up here. And hey, YouTube,
Fuck you.
doesn't matter. This is public domain. This is a gray area. Apparently, gray area to YouTube means pull it down, shut it down. No good.
Fuck them.
I want no water.
Nice.
Fucking Michael Bisping, fucking asshole.
No.
Very emphatic. He's like YouTube. Maybe he runs YouTube.
He probably
That's why
He's
I
like,
like shit.
no.
Digging
I
down.
hate you fuckers.
Fuck those guys.
He just Googles to hashtag Bisbing. Anyone who
Yeah.
says his name, delete.
Fucking dicks. Fuck you and your
Funny.
FX performance, by the way. I'll talk about that later. But anyway, so you have this, I think this guy's on the Oakland Raiders, and he's got the Google glasses on. He's just taking some punts. It's pretty fucking sweet to see. It could help people work on their technique, and it also gives you a fucking bird's eye view. I don't know how much impact these said Google Glasses could take, but I'm okay with the Google Glass in a sports setting. I'm not okay with the Google Glass out in the rest of the world. I have a big problem with that.
Oh, it's going to get crazy because there's going to be so much metadata flying around of like people. You think about it, they got GPS tracking on those things and everything. It's just going to be like real-time streaming video, and then with all the analytics software they have now, they can piece shit together by immediately as it happens if people start using these devices just from your cell phone. Dude, there's an app on my phone which I deleted because I thought it was too creepy. I can hold up the phone and just go like this, and it'll tell me and pop up, here's a restaurant you can go to, here's the reviews, here's this and that from a photo. It's crazy. How does it know that shit? Cause you know why? Because it knows where I am, because it's triangulating everything. This is where we're headed. And people think like, oh, there's security.
Skynet.
You're not secure. This is all being tracked, your email, your phone, everything else. Just, you either got to give in or not give in. It's just, I don't care. Track my shit. Just legalize marijuana. Leave me alone.
You've got about a year left before it all goes to hell.
And, I don't know.
So what was my point? Oh, it's pretty fucking cool. I would like
cool.
to see this. I wish there was a way that you could see this from an MMA standpoint.
Yeah.
I know that you're
could.
not going to be able to because
What about
the
that
durability.
headgear that some of the guys wear? Ever see that? They have that crazy, like some guys, they have that full headgear thing even with a cage, where if a guy has a cut or something, he can wear that, or if he's training for a fight to prevent cuts.
Yeah.
You can put the Google Glasses in there.
I want to see it from a real fighter though, like from any of the UFC fights.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
In the fight?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
That's coming
I don't know
next.
how you can do that. You can make a contact
An implant
lens.
that goes right here in the middle.
Yeah.
Go
You're
right
going to have
dot.
to implant it.
Implanted camera.
That's what I'm saying.
Those days are coming.
It's true. Last thing.
Yes.
Steven Seagal's got a new movie coming out.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Get out of here.
It's called Force of Execution. It's coming out in
Perfect.
a few months. Him and Ving Rhames and
Perfect.
he's like shooting a gun. He's got his shooter glasses.
He's like 800 pounds.
Bang bang, fucking making it happen. So I think all this shit with Anderson Silva, Lyoto Machida is just a ploy to get his fucking movie career back in track, and
Probably.
apparently it's back on track.
Okay.
So
I was a big fan in the old days, but
I never
nowadays
was.
not so much. Now he's got these chicken legs and this like robust. Is that a word? I don't know. Robust. Fucking upper body.
Yeah. Well, he
protruding.
always ran like a woman. I could never respect his running style.
Yeah.
And I think there's clips everywhere of his.
His crazy running.
Yeah, he runs like a woman.
Oh, it's like him and that other guy. That was.
Here we go.
Fuck.
That guy.
Not Eric Bana.
Give it to me.
He's in that same era. He was in that movie where those guys were
Jean-Claude Goddamn.
Taekwondo fighters, and they were fighting the Korean team. He was like the leader. He has long hair. Joe Rogan always makes fun of him because he was in rehab for weed.
Oh, Eric Roberts.
That's it. He runs like a fucking tool,
Boom! I'm
too.
on fire.
Look it up. Eric Roberts running. He has like this
Is it the
weird
same thing?
same style. Yeah. Must be a body type. I don't know. Not that I run gracefully, but I'm just saying. I don't run
There's
like
a difference.
fag.
Some people know how to run and some people don't. Maybe he focused so much on Aikido that he lost all his other technique.
Or
The guy can't even take a shit properly
no,
now.
he can't. Well, here's an interesting thing too.
Yeah.
When I think of it, that brings me to a point.
Go.
You see Hugh Jackman getting jacked up for the Wolverine movie? They show him like
Shooting.
fucking doing all this crazy like squats and deadlifts, and then you look at him and his legs are fucking this big. He's got this huge upper body but chicken legs.
Well, he's not doing any squats.
Why? Because
I
they
don't
don't
know.
film his legs? Is that
Well,
why?
he's usually wearing pants. Maybe they want his legs thin
So he
or
looks-
something.
So he looks thin?
Yeah.
His
Well, upper
body's
body makes
like,
him look bigger too. Because if your upper body is so huge and your
legs are tiny?
it makes you twice as big on top.
That seems weird.
It seems fucked up. If you're gonna work out, full body butter, full body butter.
Why? It's got to be equal. I don't
Right.
know. Anyways.
That's it.
That's
Good
all you
for
got?
news.
All right. That's it for the news.
Oh, fuck.
On to UFC 163, Aldo versus the Korean Zombie in Rio de
Keep
Janeiro,
going.
Brazil.
I'm gonna grab a moose.
He's got the moose. Anyways, let me see. Should I go into awards real quick while you're fumbling around?
Yeah,
I
gotta find something.
The moose is loose. He's finding his things. All right,
I think I gotta find something that's not in his room.
That's fine.
That's unfortunate.
Bonus awards.
Go.
The following fighters were awarded $50,000 in bonuses. Fight of the night. Ian McCall versus Ilyard Santos. Uncle Creepy. War, baby.
War, the creepy man.
Yes, and he was actually very upset at himself for not finishing that fight. Props to you, sir. You are a warrior. Love to watch you. Knockout of the night. Anthony Peroche over Vinny Magalish, who apparently left the gloves in the cage after the fight, and he may or may not be retired, but typically that's a sign.
Did he retire or what?
So, Matt's still talking.
I said, did he retire?
He might have retired.
Oh, fuck.
Man down.
Oh, my God.
Off camera. There he goes.
I just jacked my knee into the fucking wall. Man down.
He's off camera.
Man down.
He's down.
Oh,
So,
my God.
Anyways,
That
Anthony
fucking
Peroche
sucked.
knocks him out in like 17 seconds. That was pretty badass.
Son of a bitch.
And then, of course, submission of the night, Sergio Moraes. Dude, that was some sick display of jiu-jitsu. He fucking...
The mounted triangle?
Oh, dude, and to get into the mount, too, he was like... I mean, a typical...
It's like a fucking ninja.
Just jumped in the mount, and, you know, there's an example of a guy doing it right, because I have this problem when I'm doing...
That?
Well, it's like, okay, if your base is taken away and you're floating over a guy, like sometimes that happens where guys are trying to sweep you or whatever, the thing to do is to keep your base and your center of gravity on your hips. But a lot of times the beginner thing, the thing to do is to like get it over your head to stop the sweep or the whatever the throw, or you know. But he did it right, and as soon as he like when he was trying to get tossed, I think the weight of keeping it on his hips actually helped him, because then he ended up in mount, and then we got all. It was amazing. It was pretty fucking cool, and he deserved
I like the
it.
mounted triangle.
You do?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's death.
Balls to the wall.
That's right.
So that's that for awards. You got any scores?
Yeah, I was 8-4. Ingo was 7-5, and the Magic 8 Ball was 6-6. We finally beat that fucker. I think it's the first time all
I can
year.
never get it, man.
So overall, I'm 137-74. Ingo is 121-90. The Magic 8 Ball is 140-71, picking at 66.4%.
My God.
Correct.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Hey, Brian Stan is awesome. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
You like this commentary?
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I was a fan.
Kills Kenny Florian.
He does, and I think things will only get better. He was a little bit...
Are you saying he was biased, like Brandon Vera?
Well, he was a little bit biased, I thought, during the
Going
Machida
fight?
Phil Davis fight. Are we talking about that? Yeah. Sure. I thought he was slightly biased during that fight. A little bit.
Just because he lost to Davis doesn't mean he's biased, does it?
I think
he's racist.
Maybe it was inadvertent. He could be racist. Maybe it just came off that way. He's not. No. But I can see that the fans being a bit upset with him about it. But Brandon Vera, the whole comment thing was...
He's a training partner of
uncalled for.
Davis.
So what? He's what? The last time we saw Vera, he's getting bitch slapped by Thiago Silva.
Yeah. Fuck you, Brian Stan. Learn how to be an unbiased commentator, bitch. Don't hate, because he beats your ass, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to win the fucking belt in both weight classes. You wait and see. I'm going to take heavyweight and then light heavyweight.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I ran into a guy named Tim Sylvia.
Yep.
And he kicked my ass.
Yep. I don't know, Brandon. Seriously. Don't call people bitches. It's not cool. Brian Stan's retired.
He's a war hero. God.
Yes. And he's running for office, as far as I heard.
Which one?
Somewhere like governor or something, or senator of some fucking state. I forgot which one. Virginia? I don't know. I don't know. Where the fuck in the Carolina?
He shoots guns.
He does. Dude, the guy seems like a genuinely nice guy.
He does.
Give him a break. First time really like calling MMA in the spotlight.
I thought he did a fucking awesome job.
I liked it.
What anybody says. I think he should replace Kenny Florian.
Yeah.
I'm always saying this should be my running gig.
My only knock on him was that he didn't really. I missed. I guess we're spoiled because Joe Rogan is so good at breaking down what happens in the moment, where it's so hard to replace that, because he brings this certain energy and just excitement factor of where he knows. It's like a guy who's like really experienced at chess, for instance. Like he knows when you make a move, he knows what the next 7 moves are, and that's Joe Rogan. Whereas a guy like Stan, maybe as we've seen in the past, his ground game not the best. So sometimes,
Well,
maybe he's
he understands the game from a different point.
Yes.
The fighter, like you're getting the Kenny Florian side, but I felt I got a more technical experience from Stan than I would from Florian, and I think what you're saying about Rogan, he understands all aspects. Plus, he also understands how to use words as being a comedian. And a guy who's done it for fucking 10 years, so you kind of craft your style.
He has a control. He's a vernacular.
True. And plus, you work with Goldberg for X amount of years. You got that good fucking ebb and flow of goofing around and whatnot.
Yep. But it's all good with me. I liked it. What were your thoughts on this fight? There's a lot of controversy online and in the community, and even in Brazil. Dana White said that he thought Machida won. What do you think?
I thought Machida won, and I will give him all 3 rounds because I'm a champion.
Okay.
I want to say, look at that first round, Machida, and I'll just say this wasn't the best fight.
Nope.
At all.
You called it. You said it was going to be like boring.
a little bit boring. Both of their styles, but Machida landed, I don't know how many strikes in that one combination. He gets Davis to defense, dropped, and then a knee at the end of it. And you look at what did Phil Davis really do in this fight besides get 2 out of 10 takedowns?
Yep.
And he gets a takedown near the end of the first round. I think there was about 50 seconds left. He gets a takedown at the end of the second round with 10 seconds left.
Yep.
And somehow that's going to win you a fucking fight. It's reminiscent of, here you go, Diego Sanchez versus Martin Kampmann.
Still sour
you
about
fucking
that one.
go for look at fucking Diego's face at the end of the fight.
I know.
Granted, Davis's face didn't look like that, but the point is, going for takedowns and being unsuccessful should not win you the fucking fight.
I agree with you. I agree.
So that's my point. What do you think?
Well, I had this fight as a 30-29. I had the first round, Machida. Second round was a draw, and the third round, Machida. 30-28. Sorry. 30,
okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to add. Like, what are you doing?
No, because sorry. 30-28. Yeah. The first round, I think, was pretty close, but like you said, I thought Machida did more in the stand-up. It wasn't that much action. The second round was like almost no action, and it was pretty. I think it was a draw, and the third round was clearly won by Machida. So therefore, I mean, I think even Fight Metric, it's unusual. Fight Metric had it in majority favor of Machida.
Oh, it wasn't even close. Machida all day.
And there was a judge who awarded the third round to Phil Davis, which I don't know what fucking fight that guy was watching, because that was the round that was clearly in favor of Machida. The other two, I could say, okay, maybe you could say X, Y, Z on those, but Phil Davis didn't do shit in the third. So
and it wasn't even close when you look at all the MMA media outlets like MMANUTS and all the others. I'm just saying.
Those below us.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think any of them had Phil Davis ahead on the scorecards.
No. I think even Sherdog, I was watching them. Everybody was like Machida. Yeah, Machida. And then the stupid thing is, it's in Brazil, but then you got like Sal D'Amato, which is fucking guy comes from Vegas. You know, I mean, it's like, or wherever he's from Chicago maybe. I don't know. That guy was. We sat next to him at one of the local fights, the Jens Pulver fight. He was the judge right next to us.
Is that the guy I was finger banging?
Maybe.
Okay.
You were finger banging him? Nice.
So I like to do on
with
my
butter. He brings a tub of butter with him everywhere he goes.
Like, I got this whole tub of butter.
I got fingers. All you're doing is sitting around for 25 minutes.
You're watching things. Maybe that's what happens. The guy gets a little distracted.
It could be.
His ass is getting finger banged.
It's a travesty. It's unfortunate. But, with two guys who have very, non-aggressive styles, it's definitely something that can happen.
Yeah. These things happen in MMA. Hey, what do you think is going to happen next for them? I'll tell you what's next. Immediate rematch.
No.
Immediate rematch.
Don't do it, please.
Mustache.
No way.
Why not?
I don't want to see it.
I don't either. But the fuck? Oh, okay. I'll tell you what's next. Next for Davis, fucking title shot. John Jones, Phil Davis, UFC 168. Let's just stack that fucker.
Okay. Wait, Jones is fighting, what's his face?
Gustafsson.
Yeah.
Soon.
Like 160.
Probably 167. I don't know when that
Like
fight
right
is.
there.
But fuck it!
I
We'll
don't
give
know.
Davis as much
it's
of a chance
166.
as he can.
Okay.
That fucker, there's no chance for him. Fuck that.
I think Machida needs to drop to 185.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
I can't disagree. I think 205 is played out because who else do you fight? I think he's fought pretty much everybody in the top 10.
Did you fight Dan Henderson? I don't remember.
Yeah, that
You did.
was two
Oh, yeah.
fights
Yeah,
ago
yeah, yeah.
or
Okay.
a fight ago. With another, like...
Snoozer. Yeah.
So
I think Machida's one of those guys you either love or hate him. Some people really hate that guy because he's so non-aggressive, and then other people love him because he's so technical. So it's hard to...
Well, his style is different. I can appreciate that,
Yeah.
but I need more action. And he struggles when a guy doesn't want to come forward.
Yeah.
So we'll move right along. What
Yes,
should we
sir.
move right into?
Whatever
Your
you want,
favorite
sir.
part? Little sponsor action?
Sponsors! We have, let's start with the new one, Tweaked Audio. Use code MMANUTS to get 33 holy shit % off your entire order.
I just threw invisible headphones over.
got
You
them.
got them? Awesome.
Putting them in my ears.
Hopefully next
They
week
do audio, they do
we'll have 'em.
headphones, they do a lot of shit. Seriously,
headphones.
MMA Nuts, 33% off. I think the average like headphones $20, 23. It's like a fucking no-brainer. You can get headphones for like $15. Who doesn't need headphones? You know, I go through them like crazy.
weekly. I have to keep rebuying them.
Yeah, it's
kind of
ridiculous
frustrating.
because I use them for running and working out, and somehow that fucking connector that goes in here, it always fucks up, and then it goes. And
you're-
I can't stand it, so you gotta toss them and get new ones.
And then it goes.
I don't know if they've solved this problem, but
Hopefully.
I know their headphones are cheap, so you might as well go with that. They're a U.S. company. I think they're from like Carolina or some shit. Why everything's from Carolina? I don't know. I could be wrong. They're from somewhere in the U.S.
Sweet
So, MMA
Caroline.
Nuts, 15% off. Tweaked Audio, new sponsor. And I just got hit with an ad. That was weird.
On our site.
Yeah,
The
it's very
fuck?
strange. Took me to MMA Sucka. Why would that happen? I didn't hit anything.
I don't know.
Strange. You must be getting infiltrated.
They're
Also,
pumping their viri right
probably
into
are.
our
brought to you by Defense Soap, where you can use code MMA Nuts
ready
to get
for it?
15% off.
Oh,
Your
come
entire
on.
order. I tried. I'm drunk.
That's all right.
I've been drinking. It's upside down.
It's all good.
DefenseSoap.com.
Defend
Best
it.
soap in the business. Scrub your balls, people, please. 15% off. Throw it back to yourself. Also, we're brought to you by, I'm going to fuck you up now, GoDaddy.com. Oh, he has a shirt.
Come on. I got everything except the headphones.
GoDaddy.com.
You get 32% off with Go 32 off 6. You can get a $249.com with $249 nuts. You can get 3 $495.coms with code MMA Nuts, and you can get a $4 or $3.99.com. I like that $3.99 because it sounds better, even though it's $4 with code FREE7, and that is a .com with free private registration.
That's a deal. That's like usually $10 or some shit for the year. So
And if you're gonna register one, go free.
freeze the way
Go
to go.
private. You don't need fuckers knowing where you live.
No, you don't. Last but not least, we're brought to you by Onnit.
Watch this. I'm just gonna fire this one at him.
Oh, Jesus.
Shit. Sorry.
Onnit.com.
I've been waiting to do that.
The
I was
makers
gonna
of
fire
Alpha
at his
Brain.
head, but I figured that's not
Tempted to
nice.
take one at this hour and see what happens.
I'm not. Because you know what happens. I'm already on one. Now Foods makes one that I take.
Have you taken it this late in the day?
No, I take them in the morning.
Oh.
So I'm always on.
Yeah, I take them in
When
the
you
morning.
take two, it'll fuck you up.
Take it with beer.
That's always good.
I know
What?
there's a lot of people who say this shit's snake oil, but I will tell you this.
Go.
I've been taking it on and off for the last week or two, and I definitely notice a difference when I take it versus when I don't take it. And it's not like, okay, I had a fucking big-ass triple mocha
Jesus
fucking
Christ, that's
caffeine cappuccino drink from Starbucks, and I'm balls to the wall blazing right now. But it's more like a subtle, like you have this little focus factor that you can kind of get. It works. Maybe it's not for everyone, but it works for me. And I don't know that, I'll continue to take it daily, but I definitely think a good example is if you've been out drinking,
Yeah?
like and you're a little bit hungover,
Like motor oil?
just drinking booze,
Oh.
you might want to pop a little Alpha Brain and it kind of like gets the juices flowing, and you're not
I like
like
to pop a little Captain Morgan.
sluggish with yourself. But onnit.com/MMANuts, and that saves you 10% off your supplements.
Sometimes I like a healthy.
I'm probably
pork.
gonna die from taking this fucking Alpha Brain this late in the day.
Not to worry, kid. It'll be all worked out.
You'll be seeing me on the news. Man murders entire family. Sue them. You have tape records. If that happens, sue their ass and get lots of money. But no, seriously, I haven't experienced this myself. Maybe I will tonight.
What's that?
Side effect of that is supposedly, when you're taking this late in the day, is lucid dreams.
Your cock will grow 3 inches and
Yes.
turn black.
Maybe that's what we need. The MMA Nuts cock pills.
You stay hard for 3 days.
Stay
straight.
hard, or nut pills, so your balls like get the size
I'd rather
of grapefruits.
the ESS.
What's that?
Enlarged scrotum syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you put that in one video. I'm sure it's totally YouTube.
The balls
approved.
the size of grapefruits.
You're toting them around in a wheelbarrow or a gunny sack or
Love
a burlap or hemp
See,
sack.
fucking with this burlap shit. I didn't
Sometimes
Google that
How
earlier.
about a gunny sack?
I don't know what burlap
I had a
is.
friend
I
that
still
was-
don't know what it is.
Told me about a gunny sack.
A gunny sack?
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know. It's just like a sack. But
It's like a balls.
I forgot.
Your
Yeah,
balls.
someone's got to tell
Cock
me
and
what a
balls.
gunny sack is. I've forgotten. Anyway,
So like a fanny pack?
never.
Okay.
I think that shit's gay
Let's
as
talk about
fuck.
the main event. What do you think? What's your thoughts on this, sir?
Well, let's see. The Korean Zombie came out really patient, awkwardly patient. Jose Aldo throws one leg kick, lands, throws a second leg kick, breaks his foot.
Yeah, nasty photo of it online. Google that shit.
Yeah, or
Might
look
be.
at our website. It's actually on our website.
Is it? Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
He decides to use his wrestling. You've never seen Aldo really go for takedowns. Usually he wants to use his takedown defense to keep the fight standing. He's a crowd pleaser. He likes to keep it standing. But it was a very fucking awkward fight for me.
I agree.
You know,
I think the broken foot fucked his head up a little bit.
yeah,
He was a
and
little
then he
concerned.
was more boxer.
Mhm.
Boxer and wrestler, and I want to grapple you. The Korean Zombie, it's almost like you had two guys that didn't want to fight at that point. It's just
a very weird
an
fight.
awkward fight. And then what was this, the fourth round? Korean Zombie throws a fucking punch and dislocates his shoulder.
This is gross.
It was gross as fuck. And then he's like, "Ow," and trying to put it back in. And then Jose doesn't fucking hesitate at all. He's like, "Oh, that shoulder fucked up. I throw a head kick, head kick, head kick. Take you down and put you in the same side that you can't defend. It's not a fight.
Why not?
Fuck yeah.
Do it. It's a
Attack
fight,
their
man. It's a
weakness.
fight, man.
I have no problem with
I'm
that.
good with it. But the problem is I
What?
really thought that third round, the Korean Zombie had finally, it was like that Rocky moment, like where you remember like Ivan Drago. He's like, see, he's a
doing this
man.
motion.
He's not a machine. He bleeds. I thought he was turning the tide
Yeah,
on
I'm sweating.
Aldo.
Deal with it.
It's all good. He
I
was
like
turning the
sweat.
tide,
That's
and
my
I would have
favorite.
loved to see that fourth and fifth round play out because I felt like those were the cardio rounds, and Aldo has a problem. And with a broken foot, with a Korean Zombie who's still got cardio, I feel like he could have had a chance. And it sucks to see his shoulder pop out. I was like a freak accident.
I still feel he would have lost, though. Because it wasn't like Aldo was outputting too much energy in the first 3 rounds.
True, again, maybe.
It looked
That
like he was almost
foot, though.
pacing himself.
A broken foot, you know.
He's a man. Fucking
Could have
hell.
foot stomped that shit. The thing was,
Yeah.
the thing was blue.
Oh, that's so gross. What's it look like? Hopefully he'll post another picture like today
Remember Jens
or
Pulver?
tomorrow.
Remember
Yeah.
when we saw that? It was nasty,
Yeah.
man. It was like all black and blue.
Oh, you feel that after a fight. During the fight, yeah, you still got the adrenaline. But fuck, when that shit's over,
It's gotta hurt. Apparently they popped the Korean Zombie's shoulder back in, and he's gonna be fine. Please get that MRI. I don't know. Make sure, because there's a chance that nerves could be stuck. You know, he could be doing
Yeah,
all kinds of
pinching.
weird damage there. It's a very serious, and thankfully it's not the same shoulder he just had repaired. It's the other one.
good.
And what the fuck is up with his shoulders? Why do they keep fucking up? Seems weird.
He must be doing something wrong.
Jerking off.
He's
the wrong-
probably doing this, like a reverse
that's a good
grip.
point. Maybe he was jerking off and then with the one shoulder because the other one was fucked up. So
Yeah.
now it's over usage.
Now he's working the other one like
Now he's gonna have to
fucking
go back to the other one.
wildfire. Like
I'm
all
feeling
these,
that alpha brain, Matt. I'm
these
feeling kinda
female
crazy.
mannequins are the best. Oh my
It's on
god.
this mannequin kick. Craziness.
You better hope I don't post a picture of those. I'm just saying eBay has an adult section. I found that out today.
Okay.
Searching female mannequins, they said, hey, you want to look at the adult section? Okay, I guess I will. But you better log in. They have you can search out dildos. They sell
eBay adult section.
dildo. Just type dildo into eBay and see what happens. They have a bottle opener made out of wood. Dildo. It serves as a wooden dildo and a bottle opener.
How to find the mature auction section.
Just go to eBay and type dildo. And hilarity might ensue.
Dildo.
Now we're just fucking totally sidetracking, by the way. Fucking,
So good. Carry on.
Fucking.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else, but I will say next for Aldo, immediate rematch.
The co-main and main event will rematch on this card. They're gonna do this whole thing over again in 3 months.
It do over. You know, that always happened as a kid when you're playing a sport and shit goes awry. You're like, fuck it, do over. Let's just have a do over, man.
Sure.
This whole thing was skidats.
Yeah.
It was fucked up.
Skidats. Ubats? Like,
I don't know. I'm just making up words as I go along.
fucking talking craziness over here.
I'm just gonna keep drinking.
Drink your drink, sir.
It seems skadoosh, a little Kung Fu Panda style.
Okay. So that's that. Do you have any Ask the Nuts questions?
Oh, yeah, we got a whole bunch.
Okay.
So we'll start first with, as I scroll down, Henry Whitaker had asked about Alan Belcher a week ago about moving down to 170. I thought, it's not a bad idea. You know, change the weight class. Shit's not going so well. But Belcher said he's going to move up to 205 now.
Whoa.
And actually, that's generally a better move because you don't have to worry about the speed as you go down in weight. You actually probably keep closer to your weight. And he looked like a pretty beefy, 85, and there's probably better matchups at 205.
Yeah.
So I actually like that. Well, I like the move. So
okay.
I think speed's not.
We'll
gonna
see
be
who he
big
fights
deal.
first.
Phil Davis. No, I don't
No.
know. Stay away from the wrestlers.
Please.
Stay away from the fucking wrestlers. You don't want to fucking striker at 205.
Yeah. Sure. Brandon Vera!
I was going to say Rich Franklin. Well, Vera's doing his heavyweight thing. And speaking of Vera, I just got to say the juice is loose, brother. Because how does that motherfucker, I think he's weighing like 250 right now.
He's eating. He's Thai, isn't he? Or what is he? Filipino?
Yeah.
Thai.
He's Filipino. He's like a wrecking machine.
They like to eat, man. I had Filipino roommates in college. Those fuckers like to eat. They love food. It's good. It's easy. 250 is no problem for him. He can. Mark Munoz is a prime example. Come on.
Exactly. The wrecking machine.
Fucking shit. The rice and shit. Filipino food's very rich. It's good too.
That's
not for
cool.
you though. There's lots of gluten there.
Hey, whatever. One day I'll just make it happen.
Sorry.
It's all good. Ryan Smith asks if you guys could travel to any city. You threw U.S. city in there, you fucking dirty bitch.
U.S. city.
For UFC. Which one would it be? Well, I'm going to go worldwide. So I'm going to take your U.S. out and go, phew, and say Canada. Somewhere in Canada
Vancouver.
would be nice. Abu Dhabi, if they ever go back there again.
Vancouver would be awesome.
Yeah. But in the U.S.,
I like Colorado. Would be sweet. Yeah,
I gotta say, because that could be like a whole skiing thing. I haven't fucking skied since college. We're talking 93-ish Keystone.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of states. So
and I got to snowboard. Sorry, you fucking guy always gotta make me snowboard.
I haven't snowboarded in a long time.
I've never done it.
I don't even know if I can still do it, but that's way more fun.
We should do that. Yeah, Colorado.
Oh yeah, we both break our legs and come back, and our wives are like, "You dumbasses! What are you guys doing?"
No way. All I gotta say is skiing in shorts. That is the best. I did it once. One day I said, "Fuck it." It was close to 50. From Chicago. I don't give a fuck. You can do that. I'm a grown up. I can stay up way past 10 o'clock.
Yes, you can.
Or fall asleep if the Phil Davis fight's on. I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying anything. Andrew M. asks, how much would you pay for the Rampage versus Tito fight pay-per-view? 99 cents?
Nope. I'm not interested.
It's not going to happen. Christine, should Dana have the power and say, you judges fucking suck, and maybe not put a win in Machida's record, but take the loss off, or no contest?
No.
Yeah, I agree.
Please, no.
100%.
No.
You can't give that motherfucker. There's just too much problem. That would be like the head of the NFL just saying, I didn't like the outcome of this score, so I'm going to say the Lions lost and the Chicago Bears won.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. You can't do it. And you could throw it over to a website, say like us, ask our opinion and see what we think, because we are totally unbiased. We are the unbiased MMA show, right?
We were
like Michael Bisping versus anybody.
We were.
I swear to God, I will totally pick not Michael Bisping.
I feel like one day you're gonna spar Michael Bisping on camera.
That's fine.
It's gonna happen.
I will totally
kick your ass, and
I will get my ass kicked for the sake of it. But I'll tell you what. I'll give you one thing. You're gonna get punched at least once hard by
I know
me.
he's pretty fast. You might not be able to hit him.
No, I will hit him once, at least once, and go. Okay. But I will get my ass kicked habitually. This I know. But there's one thing I have that a lot of people don't have, and it's called heart. Because I will keep coming forward and keep taking my punishment. And coming. Yeah, I'll just pull my pants down and start whacking it. Michael Bisping, are you going to keep hitting me when I'm whacking off on you? I might even shave my balls.
There you go.
I'm just
spray paint them black.
I'll spray paint my cock and balls black and just whip it out, and that might distract him for a little bit from my devastating left hook.
Like, what's the matter? Why is your balls
my
black?
Left hook coming right at you. And then I'll drop the forearm Dan Henderson shiver on you.
It's the right hand that's dangerous. He doesn't know that's coming.
Oh, that's right. I should go
overhand right.
But I like I'll switch and I'll throw a left hand jerk off. Slow roll him.
There you go.
Reverse grip.
Reverse grip.
And it'll be like double thrown up. Wait, he's reverse gripping and he's got a black cock. What the fuck? Bink! Right on a button. Man's out.
There you go.
Forearm shiver.
Yeah, there you go.
All video gets deleted, unfortunately.
Yeah. Never happened.
But more than likely, I'm going to walk right out and get knocked the fuck out, Vinny Magalhaes style.
Yep.
But it'll be good. Good times,
Makes
right?
for good TV.
Just bring the smelling salts. Bring me back to life. Evanescence.
Pour some beer on you.
It's all good.
Non-gluten free. They'll wake you right up.
Yeah, and then I'll be shitting my pants and I'll have a fucking Tabasco bottle in my ass. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Anyway, Matt Hines asks, you would think with all the new technology and voice recognition and translation apps on our phones, we could get rid of these translators and get some flippin' subtitles on these fights. What you guys think? Talking about the in-ring interviews, I think, after the fights.
Well, were they biased? It seems like they were only interviewing Brazilian fighters or some shit. I don't know. Seems kind of strange.
I don't know. It's just I wish everybody could learn English. I don't know. Is that too much to ask?
I don't know. Because we are the dominant.
You should know us. We have the dominant currency.
At least for now. Yeah, I don't know. Translation. Who knows?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't like watching the Brazilian press conferences because it's a lot of work. You got to go English to fucking Portuguese, and then if you have Korean, it's like you're translating sometimes, so it's a lot of work. Anyway, Jason Drance asks, which 3 fighters do you think the UFC should sign ASAP? You know at least 2 of them.
Sponge. Tyrone Sponge.
No. Well, you go ahead. I've got 3 other fighters.
I'd like to see them sign Ben Askren just so someone can kick his ass. And, sorry, did I say that?
I thought he has the best wrestling in MMA.
Oh my
Not
God.
the best fighting, but he is the best wrestler. He'll hold you down.
Third. I don't know who's a third. My mind's drawing a blank. You go ahead.
Tim Sylvia, Andre Arlovski,
there you go.
Chris Cyborg.
Okay. Oh, Chris
Done,
Cyborg.
done,
Good
done.
point. Yeah.
But unfortunately, Chris Cyborg will beat the fuck out of Ronda Rousey, so we need to keep
I'm
her
not 100%
out
sure
of
about that, but I guarantee
you're out of your fucking
the UFC's
mind.
scared of that woman.
They don't want to take any chance with Ronda Rousey. Chris Cyborg will not see the UFC until like 2015.
Okay.
Because you gotta look at all the media outlets and you see Ronda Rousey like covering her tits and some other.
Oh, my nipple popped out.
Oh, titty slip and nipple slip. She's in everything. You need more drinks. You should just start drinking.
I'm good, man. The
Fucking
alpha brain's
Captain
kicking in right now.
Morgan.
I'm feeling a little bit strange, but that's that's okay. Carry on.
I'm just saying. But yeah, so if that woman ever makes it to the UFC and they ever can agree on a weight, I fear for Ronda Rousey just because of her striking. I think Ronda's striking is deficient, and
Of course. But her judo is not.
yeah, but you got to close the distance. Try closing the distance on Cyborg, and even if you can, do you think you're going to take her down and submit her with an armbar that easily?
Maybe.
I don't think so. I think you need a little more tools in your toolbox to make that shit happen.
You said box.
I love that box. Jason Durant, why don't you guys put the names of authors to the cruddy website articles? I know you two aren't writing them all. You two know I'm a fan, but I feel the writers are doing you a disservice.
Ooh, Jason Durant of MMA Show from Canada.
He's fucking killing us.
Yeah, he's killing us?
Well, apparently, I don't
I
know.
don't know. He's got some cool videos he posts up of like random shit that nobody, I think he got picked up by ESPN a couple times by some stuff that he was posting, but good on you, sir. Keep up the good work. You know what? It's just a function of the website at this point. But
What?
the new website, which has been in development for 2 months,
Yeah.
it's almost ready. And once our team of people,
Our team of trolls.
those that we hire to do those things that we don't know how to do, the new site will have all that, and you'll be able to flame all the authors. And I don't know. It's important to be. What do you always say? It's
polarizing.
that's it. Yeah. So
Like a battery.
It's
Sometimes they have a plus, sometimes they have a negative.
right. You don't want to be in the middle all the time. So
Fuck that shit.
it's boring.
It is.
So I like articles that were written on our site. I don't like articles that were written on our site. But
I think you just had an issue with all this Machida, Phil Davis stuff, because there seemed like a lot of posts going to our Facebook like, fuck this decision, fuck this decision, fuck this decision. Hey, by the way, fuck this decision.
I'm all about it.
Pouring away.
Yeah.
And guess what? This show, fuck that decision. 5, 6, whatever. I hear what you're saying, but
It's all good, man.
well, everyone will be posting in their assumed names.
Yeah. No, they're all good. You know
Big
what?
Dick
I
McGee.
feel like our current writing team, which is 3 strong
It's top-notch.
plus us 2, I think they do a great job, and they all have different types of styles and opinions, and that's what I like. And we're gonna bring on some more, hopefully, or do some more stuff, and but you'll know who did what. So that's the important part. Don't hate.
I'm going to post under Big Dick McGee.
Nice.
Or Big Dick
Now
Durbin.
you told everybody. Now they'll know it's you.
I'm going to be Big Black Cockage.
God, Cage.
Age.
Okay.
That Veronica Vaughn is one sweet piece of ash.
Okay.
Hey, Frank Fleming asks, do you think Jose Aldo should test himself at lightweight for his next fight? If so, who would you like to see him fight against?
Dude,
It's a title
the
shot,
only thing
no?
that makes sense is a title. The guy's won like 20 fights in a row.
Frankie Edgar.
No. Please. Don't do it. No, I mean, come on. It's got to be a title fight. But
It has to, no?
I think he gets his ass kicked at 155. I think he's too
always
small.
had trouble making weight,
I think
though.
he's too small, man. I think he's just not going to be strong enough. He'll be fast, but he won't be strong enough anymore.
I'll tell you this, I think Pettis will kill him either weight class.
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. He didn't look that stellar, but he broke his foot, so. Anyway, Brandon Weinstein is going to close this fucker out.
Oh, I'm going to brace myself.
Yeah.
What now?
Which, stop from laughing.
That's going to be good then. I can tell you right now.
I can't do this one.
You can do it. You want me to read it?
No. Which current UFC fighters, one male and one female, would you let pee on your dick and then continuously fart on it until it's dry?
What? Dude, you need to lay off the drugs.
No!
Okay.
Come on.
One male and one female?
Yeah. So one male or female pisses on your dick and then the other one continuously farts on it until it dries. I'll go first.
That's fucked up.
Or I'll go in general.
Go ahead.
I'm going to take Mac Danzig to pee on my dick because he's a vegan and he probably eats a lot of asparagus. and that piss probably smells really bad.
Okay.
So I'll take that one. And then I'll take Chris Cyborg because I'm going to tell her anything that comes out of that woman's ass is going to be like fucking rainbows and just glorious. No, it's going to smell like roses, Ingo. Roses. So it'll counter the asparagus, and it'll be just glorious for everybody involved.
Okay.
No?
I don't know, man. I don't know how to answer this question. No one's peeing on my dick, all right? That's not going to happen.
What? Like no one's ever peed on my dick. Besides myself.
I don't know. That's a crazy question. Something's wrong with you, sir.
I think it's hilarious. Because a lot of other people are like, that was my question. And then someone else is thinking, I can't believe I even actually thought of an answer to that question. What the fuck is wrong with me? So, Brandon, you're doing your job.
You're being converted
to
the craziness that is this ridiculous show.
That's your job, Brandon. You got to close the show out. You got to come up with a good question every fucking show.
Probably stalking you right now. He's outside your house with binoculars.
Oh, fuck it. Maybe we're going to fly him out for the next show. Maybe we should Skype him in.
Skype him in? Live Brandon Weinstein?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's going to go well.
Well, how could it not?
Okay.
Hey, by the way, I tried to send you the Brock Lesnar book. I have a signed copy for you, but it got returned to sender.
Yeah, he probably
I
I
don't return to sender books that got
He only gives the
signed.
real addresses to those 5-year-old boys that he solicits on the internet.
What? That is blasphemy.
I'm sorry.
Blasphemy, my friend.
What am I saying?
That guy likes $100 call girls. He's in the call girl world.
Nice.
He likes to rank it rain. He likes to make so
$100
much
call girls.
money it'll hurt your parents' feelings.
Nice.
Dollar,
What's that from?
That's
bills.
from
That's from a
Kenny
movie.
Powers.
Okay. Nice.
I'm gonna make so much. Remember when I told you I would make it rain, or whatever he says.
Oh, brother.
I'll make so much money. I'm gonna hurt your parents' feelings.
Ah, man. All right, that's
Dollar
closing it out.
bills, y'all. You wanna hit a little knowledge? All right. So, my daughter is starting 6th grade at the end of this month.
Oh no.
And they are foregoing using textbooks. They're throwing textbooks right out the fucking window.
Nice.
And they are actually issuing laptops to all the kids. They're going to be the guinea pig session of school. They're getting MacBook Airs.
Ooh, wow, expensive.
Oh, shit.
For a what?
For a 6th grader.
That's crazy.
And even the crazier thing, so the 6th graders will get the laptops because it's the first year they're going to use them. The 7th graders and 8th graders aren't getting the laptops. So I told my daughter, like, oh my God, you're totally not going to get picked on by the 7th and 8th graders because you get the laptop and they don't. Holy shit, are those... I'm like, how much is the insurance? Please let me buy 3 of them because... all the 7th graders and 8th graders are totally going to steal those and throw them in the fucking toilets at the school. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, I went to the school, and they have cameras all throughout the school now. It's like a fucking prison.
Yeah, it's common. Very common. I'm in the camera business as my
Yeah.
alternative job, and it's very common.
It's becoming
I don't like
it.
almost a requirement now, with all the shit going on in the schools and the shootings and stuff.
But
They're putting them everywhere.
All the shooting is there's like one a year. It's not all the shootings. It's one a year.
It's more than 0.
Well, it's not enough to warrant cameras everywhere. Think about all the car accidents that killed people.
That's true. I'm not
Well, look at all the cameras that are up. Oh my God, we need total surveillance everywhere. Police state.
Yes.
Police state. That's all I'm saying.
Nice. MacBook Air.
But anyway,
why not
at the
iPads?
end of 3 years, they're saying you can buy the computer for $350, and that actually might make sense because the Apples usually retain their value.
They do.
You know. But it's just weird. I don't because the thing I'm worried about is how does that affect your eyes? You know, reading everything because you're going to be at school for X amount of hours, reading all your books on there. They're going to come home and you're going to be reading all your books on a fucking computer. So.
I will tell you this.
It's a little curious.
I never wore glasses until maybe like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I went to the eye doctor and I was like, it's weird. It's like I can see fine. I can see the computer fine. I can see whatever, but far away I'm having some trouble now.
Yep.
And my vision hasn't changed in those 5 years. It's always been the same, where I do need to wear glasses when I drive or whatever. And what they told me is that because during college I spent so much time reading computers and playing games and whatever, like, 3 feet from your face. Said my eyes actually were trained to be strong in that viewing distance.
Yeah.
And I lost the long distance viewing, and they said it's very common to see that nowadays, especially if everyone's got their little devices that they're looking at. So I would be curious to know if, I don't think your daughters wear glasses now, right? No. I have a feeling in 3 years they may be.
I know.
There's a good chance.
Just curious.
Yeah.
All right, let's shut it down. I got pissed so bad.
Okay.
I want to piss my pants.
That's been this week's edition of MMANUTS. My name's Segal.
I'm Matt Griffith.
See you later. Gotta pee.
Thanks for playing. Sorry.